Good people, what's good? It's your boy back here, FLB, man. I'm back. Again, it's a big game. I don't want us to miss. Okay? So welcome, everybody. It's your boy Panky BFLB, and I'm back. Boys and girls. Let me do a quick sound check. A quick one. A quick. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Nice. We on it. We on it. Let's go, everybody. Good man, people. It's your boy Panky BFLB. Once again, I'm back. There's some power outage here and some bad, poor internet connectivity, but I've bought some good bundles, so we're gonna enjoy. Till the end. So I don't wanna waste any minute. I wanna go direct. I wanna share my screen right about now. Share my screen. A to the B. Let's go. Let's go. Because I know 5 minutes are remaining. So on these, as you can see on your screens, Leeds are gonna use a formation of 5-4-1, while Man City is gonna use a formation of 4-1-3-2. What a weird formation, but it is what it is. Okay. So for their goalkeeper tonight is Dalo. There are 5 defenders. You have Gerd Madsen, Strujic, Rodon, Justin, and Bugle. Big defense over there. For the midfielders, we have Aronson, Grove, Mpandu, and Stanch. Big one. For their striker tonight is Calvert Lewin, one and only. They are big striker. I can see Sharon, you're in. Let's go. For Man City, you can see formation is 4-1-3-2. Their goalkeeper tonight is Donnarumma. Once again, Donnarumma is in. And their 4 defenders, we have Nunes, Ruben Diaz, Guehi is in, El Nouri, big for sure, man. I've been having a terrible internet connectivity, but this game I decided not to miss. And then they have one for the Man City have one midfielder tonight, Rodri. Their false midfielders, they have Cherki, Silva, and O'Reilly. And for their striking, can I say wing or strikers? I don't know. Moamush and Anton Semenyo. Let's go. The game has started for a minute. So today I don't want to miss. I don't want anyone to miss, man, that much. Because we lead. Let me put up a poll right quick. A quick. But will Leeds United defeat Man City? That's the question, my good people. Will Leeds defeat Man City? Vote. Let's go. I wanna see votes coming in. Nice. I can see one vote is in. Let's go. Let me put up a live commentary so that we're gonna enjoy the match together till the end. If you are live right now, make sure to vote. Vote, 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 vote. I vote yes. I'm a big fan of Leeds tonight, man. Let's go. Let's go. Make sure to vote, 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 vote. My God. I don't want us to miss any bit of this big match. Let me put up a live commentary. I hope you can hear me over there. Let me know, man. I don't want to miss out, man. I don't want anybody to miss out this.
Welcome to our audio commentary coverage.
Nice.
This broadcast is not
Let's
an
go.
official product of
Let's
this
go.
competition.
Let's go. Let's go.
Sit in that narrow shape and make life difficult for Man City, and already do as Gahey gives the ball away, but one back by Omar Mamouche. Aït-Nouri's falls backwards and goes into midfield, and as a poor pass from Rodri as Gruev does his best to try and steal the ball away, but Man City silkily play their way out once more. Ruben Diaz under a little bit of pressure returns the ball to Donnarumma, who clears the ball high and long, but is headed away by the Welshman Joe Rodon. Picked up by Nico O'Reilly, a little bit scrappy in midfield from both sides as they look to settle on the ball. And it's Man City that come away with it, and before Jayden Bogle attracts O'Reilly all the way across the pitch, knocks the ball out for a throw-in. Ball thrown in quickly to Bernardo Silva. He plays out to Mark Gahey, who signed in January from Crystal Palace and has had to slot straight in after the injury crisis that Pep Guardiola's men had in the centre-back position. Picked up for only 20 million. The man whose contract was running out in the summer anyway, has slotted straight into this side as he plays the ball out to the left-hand side for Aït-Nouri. He tries to clip it up the line, but it's going to be a throw-in for Leeds as it's gone out, and it'll be Jayden Bogle on this right-hand side to take the throw, just in front of the dugouts. Ball goes back to Cardallo in purple this evening in the Leeds goal, and neat play across the back line, but it has been given away as Bernardo Silva wins it high up the field. His ball is not a good one, it's cut out by Stack, and Leeds will try and break forward with Aronson on the right-hand side. He's got loads of room in front of him, and he bursts forward. He's got Calvert-Lewin to aim for, which he does, and Calvert-Lewin gets the ball 5 yards out in the end and has put it wide. It would have been touch and go to be offside, but a man in as good as form as him, you would have thought he'd hit the target. And early warning signs already for Manchester City. Oh, it was well onside and just in front of the 6-yard area in the end. Took the ball on the bounce with his left foot and could only turn it wide. It's a glorious opportunity with 3 minutes gone here. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who burst onto the scene really with Leeds after that long period, 9 years at Everton. Fresh start for him in Yorkshire. He's got 10 Premier League goals and things have gone really, really well for him this season. He'll be really disappointed that he hasn't hit the target there as Leeds come forward again with Stack on the right-hand side and puts the ball in. It's taken down by Justin, who finds Harrison, who drills it across the far post, and Goodmanson can't get on the end of it. And that'll be a throw-in over on the far side for Man City. Leeds have come out, the traps absolutely flying here. Man City knew they were going to be in for a tough game. If it's not been made clear to them already, then they should be aware now. Gahey in the back line finds Aït-Nouri, who finds the comfort of Rodri in the centre midfield. Bernardo Silva just dropped back in to help Rodri out a little bit as they being overrun by that midfield four from Leeds, who are incredibly narrow at the start. Ball over to the right-hand side where Ruben Diaz will take it over the halfway line, and every Leeds player back behind the ball as Rodri switches it over to the left-hand side. Nori nods it back towards Marmouche, but Leeds will come away with it. Some neat footwork from Anton Stack, and then hooked forward by Ampadu, taken down by James Justin. His ball is clipped off of Mark Gay, and that'll be a throw-in for Leeds. Halfway inside the Man City half. Ethan Ampadu making his 100th start in the league for Leeds. Got his first goal for the club against Crystal
Come on,
Palace in
Super Arsenal
December.
Rad, I see you. Let's watch this game, man. Let's go.
Goal. And he has been a fantastic servant to this club, and particularly as captain in the last few seasons. Ball goes forward on the right-hand side. There'll be a throw-in on the halfway line as Jaden Bogle loses his header to the Algerian Rayan Nori. Bit of a hand in the face from Nori, an innocuous one, but Jaden Bogle looks a bit in discomfort. So Joe Roden with the ball the back line, finds Stack on halfway, and Jaden Bogle is quite advanced in this right wing back role, and Ampadu has to do a bit of defensive work to make sure that Man City can't break the triangles between the Welshman Ampadu and Roden. There's a flicked into the channel for Calvert-Lewin to break onto, and he picks it up on the right hand side of the area, finds Bogle in support, he then plays it into Stack, a neat 1-2, and then Nori manages to smuggle the ball out. In fact, it stayed in, and it has now been given as a goal kick. Calvert-Lewin ended up getting a shot away, which was blocked by Gahey, but it did look in real time that the ball had run out of play. It was given in the end. The Leeds by far starting the better of the two here at home. 7 minutes gone and it's 0-0, but really good opportunity after 3 minutes for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. One that I'm not sure he can believe he hasn't hit the target either. Man City try and come forward with Rodri just outside his own penalty area. Has to then play it across to Bernardo Silva. Silva dropping over deeper, plays a good ball into Rodri, then threads the ball through to Anton Semenyo, who's through one-on-one here, shoots left-footed, and it's a wild strike in the end. It's the first real opportunity that City have had to come forward. In fact, the assistant on the far side eventually puts his flag up, so would have gone to a VAR check anyway. It's tight, but does look a good call to me. But that ball through from Rodri just slid through Roden and Strauch, all a little bit too easily on that left-hand side. 10 clean sheets for the Italian since his move in the summer. Obviously a Champions League winner with PSG last year before making the move to Manchester. He's been ever present really, coming in after James Trafford made the first few starts in the Premier League for Man City. But when a keeper like Donnarumma is made available, Guardiola said he couldn't resist, and he's been brilliant since signing. Saved a penalty from Lucas Mecha in this reverse fixture before Mecha then scored the rebound in that cracking 3-2 win for Man City back in November. Phil Foden, 2 goals in that game on the bench this evening for Man City. Man City starting to settle a little bit and pop the ball around in midfield. It's over the right side with Cherky, who's going to sprint towards the box, but Joe Roden just gets ahead of him and clears it away for a throw-in towards the edge of the area on that far side. Nunes coming forward to take it, a lot of strapping on his left hand. He's looking for options, looks a bit frustrated that no one is moving for him, so he decides just to throw it back to Rodri in the centre of midfield. He finds Nunes, who took the throw in, and Man City just settle back into some possession with triangles between Silva, Rodri and Cherki. Cherki drives in field and plays over to Mark Gahey on the left-hand side of the centre circle. He then switches back and finds Ruben Diaz, every Leeds player back behind the ball. Mark Gahey takes over again in the centre circle, moves on to the very informed Nico O'Reilly, playing in that advanced left-sided midfield position again this evening. Aït-Nouri, the left back, forced to go back to Mark Gahey again, but every single outfield player inside the Leeds half, all very congested as Rodri looks up and switches over to the right-hand side where Ruben Diaz comes forward. He's got a little bit of room, halfway inside the Leeds half now. Finds Nunes, who knocks it round Goodmanson easily and gets towards the byline, delivers it into the box. It's cleared away by Ronan, and that'll be another throw-in over on that far side. 11 minutes gone, still goalless. Man City starting to get a bit of a footing in this game. Throw in from Nunes to the feet of Silva, who just bumps it back to Rodri, and Man City have gone from the corner flag all the way back to halfway, which they do quite frequently as they look to keep possession. Cherki finds Mark Gahey in plenty of space on that left side of the fence, and good 1-2 from Marmoush and O'Reilly as they come forward on the left-hand side. Aït-Nouri takes over, pink boots, couple of step overs, and looks to go on the outside, but ends up going back to Bernardo Silva. Patient play from Manchester City. Rodri, who's so important to this team, steps away from Ethan Ampadu and then gets sived down by the Welshman. And it's going to be a free kick given. Peter Banks in charge. Had that difficulty in the North London derby where we ended up having a 9-minute stoppage in the first half because there was issues with the radio equipment that the referees use. And we've got a stoppage in play here after 12 minutes where I believe this is because the Muslim players are going to be able to just go over and grab a little bit of water to break the fast as the sun has now gone down for Ramadan. So a nice touch here from the Premier League. It'll be the first time that the likes of Omar Mamouche and Rayan Aït-Nouri have had any refreshment today. Peter Banks also sporting the ref cam. A shoulder-to-shoulder challenge. Goodmanson. Good press from the American winger. So Ethan Ampadu, who's Leeds' long throw specialist, will come over and grab the ball on that far side. He's level with the edge of the area. So a good angle for him to attack from. Just drying the ball with his long sleeves. The likes of come forward as Ampadu comes in and throws it all the way into the arms of Donnarumma. Didn't even have to leave his goal line. That's how long the throw was. Donnarumma gets us back underway with a roll out to Rayan Aït-Nouri, who finds Nico O'Reilly, who's popped up in midfield. City moves the ball onto the halfway line where Diaz plays it out to Nunes and then receives the ball back. Rodri is ever shown to the ball and takes over. Finds Nico O'Reilly, who's mentioned in the goals. 2 goals against Newcastle last time. 3 goals in 2 games in the Premier League for the English youngster, who's so versatile. I think he's going to be an absolute shoo-in for Tuchel's World Cup squad if he stays fit in the summer. He's played a bit of left back and midfielders. Leeds are coming forward here with Calvert-Lewin on the edge of the area. Breaks his way in, tries to get past Gay, turns it towards goal, and it's just wide. Hands on his head from Calvert-Lewin, and that came from nothing really. A long ball forward from the defence. Calvert-Lewin gave Gay a good run from him. A Strauss long ball, timed his run well, managed to get his shot away, and only just squeezed it wide of the far post. And you must say the two good chances in this game have fallen to Calvert-Lewin, DCL as he's known to the Leeds faithful. He might have another opportunity here as the ball comes into the boxes. Flicked away by Nunes and picked up by Gruev. Gruev can turn the ball back down the line towards Aronson, who gives chase and does keep it in, but he's under pressure from Matheus Nunes. Good footwork from the American. Threads it through the legs to Gruev. He turns it into Stack. Lovely touch from him, and it ends up with James Justin on the edge. He's going to shoot from distance, and it's well held by Donnarumma, falling to his right-hand side. The Leeds, absolutely brilliant build-up play from the home side. And there's a bit of a coming together here between Gruev and Rodri. Rodri is furious with the Bulgarian midfielder. There's a bit of a size difference between the two, and Gruev goes skulking off. As we see the pictures, yeah, there's a bit of a late challenge from Gruev. Rodri didn't really like it. It clips it into midfield where Cherky can move to the left for Nico Ryan, but so many white shirts around the ball as Leeds come away with it.
Hey G, what's up? Yo. Yeah. Hebu confirm kama nimerudi man. Wifi. Si hata wifi, data pia inagoma bana. Hebu ni check sahi kama niko. Ni sawa, wewe tutaongea basi.
Welcome to our audio commentary coverage. This broadcast is not an official product of this competition.
Stack swings it into penalty area. The first flick down is by Stroud. James Justin couldn't get on the end of it. Man City are absolutely rocking here. Really struggling to get a foothold in this game. If you are just joining us, they were without goal-scoring sensation Erling Haaland tonight, not in the squad at all. It's been reported that he's suffering from physical discomforts. Will be a game that he's disappointed to miss. He was born in Leeds. Obviously, plays his international football for Norway, but was born in the city whilst Dad Alfie was playing for the club. As Gimmerson comes forward on the left-hand side, delivers a ball in towards the back post, and Nori can smuggle it away. It'll be a throw-in for Leeds on the far side. And Alfie Inge-Haaland, a bit of a cult hero here at Ellen Road. Only played 92 times in the end for the club, but involved in some pretty big moments. So I'm sure Erling Haaland will be disappointed to miss out here. 22 Premier League goals to his name already this season. Man City will be missing his goals as well as the long throw comes in from Ampadu. Headed down by Rodri, but it's back towards Ampadu. Gets there ahead of O'Reilly, but won't be able to keep it in. Has he played it against O'Reilly for a corner? He believes so, and that's what has been given. No complaints from Nico O'Reilly. You look at the replay, it probably did come off of Ampadu last, so City will be disappointed if Leeds can make something out of this. And it's the brilliant Anton Stack who comes forward, delivers it in. It's flicked away by O'Reilly and Uti Goodmanson, who scuffs his shot into the box, and it's hacked away by Man City. Aronson tries to return it, but calmly under pressure, Diaz finds Rodri. Man City unable to really get out of their half, which is an absolute credit to Leeds, who sit 15th in the table. Ball sent long into the feet of Semenyo, who's pretty much been non-existent. Daniel Farke on the sidelines, arms outstretched, has a bit of a laugh with the referee. Can't believe that that's been given, but it does give Man City a bit more of a foothold in the game. 27 minutes gone at Ellen Road, and Carl Darlow yet to make a save. Leeds have had some good opportunities, but haven't been able to break the deadlock just yet. Mark Gahey on the left side of the defence, just inside his own half. Walks forward, he's under a bit of pressure from Stack, so certainly Leeds players back in front of the goal. Everyone apart from Calvert-Lewin, so long ball over to the left-hand side. Foot, but he's forced backwards to Mark Gahey. Gahey delivers the ball back to Aït-Nouri, who's going to drift in field. Finds Cherky, moves it on to Rodri. Over to the right-hand side now, where Diaz finds Nunez in a bit of space. Nunez shapes to cross and then chops it back to Silva. Then Rodri back to Nunez again in space. This time he will deliver. Headed away by Goodmanson and out for a throw-in. Level with the edge of the area. Nunez with ball in hand. Throws it into Semenyo and gets the ball back. It's down towards the byline, but again, plenty of white shirts making life difficult for Man City. Gahey about 45 yards from goal, central position. Finds Rodri, drills the ball out to the right side for Nunez again, shifts it over his feet, puts the ball into the box. Cleared away by Roden. Leeds can't keep possession though, and it's with Ruben Diaz. Mark Gahey takes over, comes out of the centre circle, comes forward, plays over to Aït-Nouri on the left-hand side. He has a short dribble, goes easily past Stack on the outside, but James Justin's back to make his life difficult, and that'll be a goal kick in the end. For the first time, Aït-Nouri tried to take on his man, went past the German Stack pretty easily. Couldn't deliver the ball into the box. Goal kick taken by Carl Darlow, but Man City will manage to get the ball back as Nunez will break forward on the right hand side, goes past Aronson, and Goodmanson then manages to win the ball, and Goodmanson tries to find Calvert-Lewin in the channel, but it's been picked off by Diaz and then Mark Gahey. Bernardo Silva takes over in his own half, just walking forward as the half-hour mark comes up. Still goalless at Ellen Road. A bit of a tactical battle between Daniel Farke and Pep Guardiola so far. Leeds have had the better opportunities, and City yet to trouble Carl Darlow, but have had the majority of the possession. Ball sent back to Gianluigi Donnarumma. It is incredibly colourful goalkeeper kit, it must be said. Predominantly green, it's got a pink stripe down one side and a red stripe down the other.
Let's cross fingers.
He moves the ball on to Nunez on the right hand side, and it's back with Ruben Diaz in the centre of the defence. Leeds starting to push up a little bit to try and put a bit of pressure. Rodri takes over and finds Nunez in space on the right hand side. He will come over the halfway line. Got options ahead of him, and he uses Silva, who's outside the box, clicks it in towards Semenyo. It's hooked up in the air by Ampadu. It's going down towards the corner flag. It's bounced a couple of times, and Bernardo Silva has gone down, claiming he's been kicked by Goodmanson. And it was right in front of the assistant, who's given a throw-in to Leeds. In a very animated conversation with the fourth official, clearly doesn't agree that his side haven't been given a free kick there. So Goodmanson did try and clear the ball away and has given Bernardo Silva, a bit of a swift kick in the ribs. City will be unfortunate to not get a free kick down there as their captain, Bernardo Silva, hauls himself to his feet. Long throw taken from Goodmanson up the line. It's flipped on by Calvert-Lewin, but that'll roll out of play on the halfway line, which Mark Gahey leaves for Ruben Diaz. Diaz then just throws it back to his new central defensive partner, who then clips it into the centre circle. And there's a brilliant ball from Silva to release Marmouche, who's going to get level with the edge of the area. Cuts back on his right foot. There's a really good foot in there from Jayden Bogle. The danger has been averted. That only took Man City a couple of passes to cut them open, a bit more direct from Gahey into Silva, then found a bit of space in the back line. It's Rodri now over the halfway line on this left-hand side. Plays a 1-2 with O'Reilly. Drifts in field and has to find Ruben Diaz. Rodri to Semenyo's strong touch, but luckily for him, Ruben Diaz is still there, and then finds Núñez on the right side. He's going to tap the corner of the box. Goes on the outside, delivers a ball across, and it's whipped over the 6-yard line, but no touch from an attacking player, so it's rescued by Aït-Nouri. It's the first chance where City have really flashed the ball across the box. Silva on the right-hand side, drifts in field, but no options for him to only end up going back to Diaz, who then finds Núñez again. Bit of success for him on that right-hand side. Cherki now takes over, clips it across the field for Aït-Nouri. Aït-Nouri, 1-2 with
A draw is coming.
So, corner on this near side, 34 minutes gone at Ellen Road. Still goalless. Leeds with the better opportunities in this first half, but City will have the chance to put the ball in the box here. Rodri's come forward along with Gahey and O'Reilly to add a bit of height. Haldalo with a bright pink kick with both arms above his head as the ball comes in from Cherki on towards the back post, headed away by the Leeds defenders, picked up by Silva, who spreads it back out to the corner taker Cherki on the left-hand side. He attacks the corner of the box, plays it across to Núñez, and then finds Silva in space on the left-hand side. Plays it back to Cherki, who drifts in field onto his right foot. A tackle from Harrison to slow him down, but Man City keep possession. Rodri on the right side, his pass is going to be cut out, and Leeds could be up the field, but a heavy touch from Ampadu gives it away. Man City have the home side pinned in a little bit, ball in towards Aït-Nouri, but stolen away. It will break in midfield, but Núñez does well to recover possession for Man City. 10 minutes left of the first half, and it's Man City on the front foot at the moment, but unable to challenge Caldalo just yet. Rodri spins out on the left-hand side, but can only play a short pass with Nico O'Reilly to get the ball back. He finds Núñez, who releases himself down the right, plays it back to Diaz. Diaz from the angle is going to put the ball in. There's a miscommunication between Darlow and Justin, but it's scrambled away. Looked like he should have been an easy claim for Darlow, but he didn't get there. Silva plays it back to Diaz. He's going to deliver the ball in again from the same position. O'Reilly can't get his head to it, and Leeds scramble it away, only as far as Rodri. Rodri under pressure from Calvert-Lewin. Good period of possession here for Man City. Aït-Nouri on the left-hand side. Finds Cherki. Walking football at the moment from Man City as Leeds just sit back. Dominic Calvert-Lewin only 5 yards outside his own penalty area at the moment as the white wall tries to stop Man City coming forward. Gahey finds Rodri on the edge of the centre circle. No pressure from any of the white shirts as he moves it over to the right-hand side, and Nunes will try and run at Goodmanson. Drifts in field and forced to play in Cherky, who then finds Nunes again in space on the right-hand side. Slides it down the line for Cherky, then gives it back to the right-back Nunes. Finds Diaz, who tries to break into the box and gets past a couple of tackles. His cross is a poor one. It's headed away by Bogle. Leeds try and fight to keep it in midfield, and Ampadu only gives it away, and Nori takes over. The tide has changed here at Ellen Road. Leeds unable to get out. Still the Man City pressure comes forward as Cherky at speed runs down the right-hand side. He's got Nunes outside him, which he uses. Drifts in on his left foot and then puts the ball across. It's cleared up in the air. Rodri once more will keep possession. Bernardo Silva, the Man City captain, incredibly experienced, finds Nunes, who breaks through the tackle of Goodmanson, who's got a bit of space, tries to play it down the line for Semenyo, and they were on different wavelengths, and even Ampadu can thump it away left-footed towards Calvert-Lewin, but he doesn't win his header, and once more Man City retain possession. Nori on this left-hand side on the halfway line finds Mark Gahey. Leeds have got out a little bit, but forward come Man City again as Rodri spins it over to this left-hand side, and Nori with his socks rolled right down to his boots comes forward, drifts in field, and Rodri takes over once more. Gets a little bit of a late nudge from Ampadu, but Man City keep possession. Semenyo twists and turns in midfield, breaks through a tackle and finds O'Reilly. Now Rodri. Oh, it's a poor pass from Rodri for once, and Anton Stack can lead the breakout. Plays it through, and Brendan Aronson could be through one-on-one. It's going to be touch and go whether he's onside. Gets into the box on the right-hand side, and it's a save from Donnarumma. And it bounces back off the American, and it will be a goal kick. And that all came from a sloppy pass from Rodri, 25 yards from goal. And Anton Stack managed to break away. Looked like Aronson would have been offside if he had managed to put the ball in the net. But a good save for the intimidating Donnarumma. Man City break away on the left-hand side. Marmoush gets into the box and shoots with his left foot, and that's the first save that Carl Darlow has to make. As well, the Welsh keeper, ball still alive with Silva on the right-hand side of the corner of the box, finds Nunes, who delivers a ball into the box. It's headed by Nico O'Reilly. It's a brilliant save from Carl Darlow.
Very
and
nice.
The Leeds can't really scramble it away, and eventually it goes behind
Let's go.
for a corner. And Nico O'Reilly, we already said 3 goals in the last 2 games, very nearly made that 4. It's a thumping header from 6 yards out, and it's just too close to Carl Darlow in the end. And the 20-year-old Englishman will be disappointed he hasn't broken the deadlock. Lifts his shirt above his head and bites on his collar, knows that was a really good opportunity. And it'll be a corner for Man City as Cherky swings it in near post. It's headed away by James Justin. Only out to Cherky again, who's then fouled. Surely, yes, it'll be an easy free kick for Peter Banks to give. Nico O'Reilly still got his head in his hands. He knows what a good opportunity that was. Got a goal in that win against Fulham as well. It's his 22nd start under Pep Guardiola in the league this season. He made his England breakthrough as well with caps, and I'm sure he'll be an absolute shoo-in for the World Cup squad if he carries on the way he's going. So, free kick here for Man City on this left-hand side. 41 minutes gone, it's 0-0. We've got Silva to take it, so it'll be left-footed outswinger. It's easily headed away by Leeds, but recovered in the midfield by Rodri. Man City left quite a few players forward still, but Rodri decides to go back to Nunes in the centre circle. He finds Silva on the left-hand side, then Nori takes over, runs on the outside of Stack, gets past him and delivers a ball into the box. It's brought down by O'Reilly and towards Marmoush as players hit the deck. And Carl Darlow comes spinning out to save the ball. Brilliant feat again from Nico O'Reilly. I'm not sure he knew too much about the second touch, but it very nearly fell to Marmouche. The body's on the line from Pascal Schraut. Avoided the Egyptian from getting the shot on target. Still, we are goalless in the 42nd minute, but Man City have started to come back into this game. Caldalo having to make a few saves in the last 5 minutes. Down the line goes Silva, but it's not a good enough pass for Nunes, and finally Leeds will get themselves a little bit of possession. Stroud under pressure from Semenyo will get the favourable decision from the referee, as Semenyo then became active and was offside. So, defensive free kick for Leeds. Being shown pictures of Phil Foden sat on the bench. Now in the match performance against Leeds at the Etihad in November. Goal inside the first minute, and then pretty much the last minute to win the game. Leeds had the ball long and forward, but it's cleared away by Rodri. Marmouche and Roden battle for it, but it's Leeds that come away with it. And finally, Leeds have a bit of possession in the Man City half as ball chested down by Calvert-Lewin for Aronson, but too strong a touch from the American, and that will fall into the hands of Gianluigi Donnarumma. Donnarumma drops it short for Mark Gahey, who comes forward and finds Silva, and then Rodri in the midfield. Rodri finds O'Reilly in a central position, and it's worked out to the left for Gahey on the halfway line. Finds Aït-Nouri, then Cherki, who's under pressure from Ampadu, so just gives the ball back to Mark Gahey. Forward, City come again. Gahey still in possession. Every Man City outfield player inside the Leeds half. Gahey still allowed to come and finds Aït-Nouri on the left-hand side. Gets level with the edge of the area before turning back and giving the ball to Rodri. Rodri returns it to his Algerian left-back. Slow build-up from Man City at the moment as Cherki tries to go around Gruev to make a bit of space. Ends up drifting infield and finds Ruben Diaz, who then turns it out to Nunes. Nunes happy just to return it to his centre-back. Rodri over to the left-hand side now with O'Reilly, but still Man City only able to go sideways before Aït-Nouri gets around the back and drives into the box and drives the ball in. It's blocked away only as far as Marmouche, who can't get the ball from out his feet. It finds Rodri on the edge of the area. Back to Gahey, about 35 yards out from goal. Good breakaway from Aït-Nouri. Was cut out in the end. 2 minutes added on as the clock ticks over to 45 minutes. Ball right out on the far touchline with Silva, then Rodri. Can Man City make one final chance? Tries to put the ball into the box. It's hooked away by Ampadu. Calvert-Lewin and Gahey wrestle for it, and that allows Aït-Nouri just to come and take the ball away on the halfway line. Rodri drives the ball forward for Cherki, who just bumps it back to Gahey before taking it off him again as the young Frenchman comes forward. Mark Gahey still pretty advanced, plays it out to the left-hand side for Aït-Nouri. Marmouche makes a run, but he chooses to go infield and finds Rodri again. 1 minute left of this half. Switched out to the right-hand side for Nunes. Aronson ahead of him, so just plays the ball back to Diaz. Diaz trades passes with O'Reilly, then Gahey as they come infield. Man City still 40 yards from goal. Rodri, poor ball from him, and it's picked off by Aronson, but one back instantly by Nico O'Reilly. Ball forward quickly if they want to. It's Silva right on the touchline. Comes infield and finds Rodri. goes to the left-hand side where Eight Nori takes over. Then Cherky plays a brilliant ball for Eight Nori to run onto, drilled across, and Semenyo turns the ball in, and that is a fantastic team goal from Manchester City. Fantastic ball.
We are cooked,
Cut them
man.
open, and then Eight Nori drills it across the box, and Semenyo could only turn it home. There was no way he was going to miss that from 4 yards out. It's a 14th goal of the season for Antoine Semenyo. It's his 6th goal in all competitions for Manchester City in his 11th appearance. And that is an absolute masterclass from the side that have won the Premier League 6 times out of the last 8. Cherky to Eight Nori, drilled a ball across, and Semenyo turns it home right on half time. And you've got to say, Leeds will be pretty despondent with
We are cooked already, man.
going in behind, because they might have been the better side in the first 30 minutes or so. Clinical. And the man who made the move from Bournemouth in January, 42 on his back, turns the ball home. And the Ghanaian winger is in the goals again. Right on half-time. And
We are cooked. People are watching, man. We are cooked, man. Half time, Leeds are under 1 goal, man. Man City, they are leading with 1 goal. Come on, Leeds. Why are you not defending? Holy, holy, holy.
A build-up. Cherky threaded it through to Eight Nori. He got to the byline, slid it across. There was nothing Cole Dardale could do as Antoine Semenyo buried it into the back of the net. And at half-time here at Ellen Road,
Man City leads. Once upon a time, we were hit watching, and right now, Man City is proving us wrong every time. Every time. And let's wait for the second half. Maybe Leeds can read him. Maybe Leeds United can redeem themselves. Who knows? Let's wait and see, man. Let's wait and see. My network. Holy. If I get to catch you, it's gonna be late, man. Don't know why my network is misbehaving. Holy. Anyway, my good people, let's wait for the second half. Leeds have tried for the first half, to be honest. Leeds have tried to, to make some counter attacks. Donnarumma has been the best goalkeeper for Man City for the first half, man. I hope in the second half, Leeds are gonna continue and get lucky, man. A draw, please, or come with a big comeback and win the match. Arsenal fans will be so happy, man. So do something. Do something. These past two live stream, my internet has been shitty as hell. My boy, A to the B, A to the B, are you there? A to the B, my boy. I'm gonna do a quick sound check. I don't know if you can hear me. Probably. Oh, oh, you can hear me. God damn. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice, man. My network, man. My network, man. Holy. But no problem. We cool, man. And these network issues, man, it's draining my energy. But I must do this, man. We must roll in this match, man. Like you say, let's roll, man. It's a must. Do or die. We are in, man. Do or die, we are in. For sure. Leads like crazy. I'm rooting for Leeds like crazy, man. Let's wait and see the second half. Let me go quick on on the stats for the first half. I give you, a quick This network of mine, oh my god, lagging like a snail. Crazy. How's the weather there though? This side's raining like crazy. Oh, over here it's not raining, but outside is total darkness. Outside is total darkness, man. To be honest, this network is lagging like a snail. God damn. I'm trying to load some stats here and it's lagging like crazy. But anyway, let me go through with you ball possession. That means heavy clouds in the sky tonight. Kinda, man. I'm not. Who are those people who are keen on the weather? I don't know, man. Wait, our weather forecaster. No, that's not our. That name is. It's funny how I'm live, I'm out, I'm in, I'm in. Holy man, it's crazy, man. I can see I'm forcing my network to work today. Anyway, to the B, I was saying weather forecaster is not the name I was looking for, man. Anyway, like I was saying, Man City in the first half they had a ball possession of 76, while Leeds United had 24. Poor. It's just crazy today. For sure, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm the one forcing this network. It has gone for the holiday, man. I'm disturbing the the internet, my boy. Astronauts. You wanna say they are called No, no. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Let me tell you. Let me research on that. Let me research and let you know. Meteorologists. Meteorologists. Feel me, my boy. Hey, hey. Oh, no, 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 no. A meteorologist. Yeah, that's the name, man. A meteorologist. That's the name I was looking for. Or a weather observer. Yeah, that's the easy one. weather observer. Anyway, let me get back and let you know the stats for total shots for the first half. Leeds are leading, man. Leeds are leading with 8 shots, 4 for Manchester City. Shots on target, Leeds 2, Man City 4. Nice, 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 nice. What about the corners? I'm looking for the corners, man. Where are the corners? Corner kicks, 2 for Leeds and 2 for Manchester City. I guess the second half is in, man. I don't want to be, talking and the second half is in, man. Let me put up a live commentary we get to enjoy.
Welcome to our audio commentary coverage. This broadcast is not an official product of this competition.
Jerky then plays in O'Reilly over on the wide side. His ball is behind Semenyo. He'll be recovered by Nunes. Go all the edge of the area on this near side. Plays it in the field to Silva. No pressure from Leeds as Man City working from right to left, and Nate Norrie picks it up once more. Decides against going on the attack and just plays it across the midfield again as Rodri and Calvert-Lewin end up in a bit of a tangle, but the ball still with Man City. Goodmanson will do something about that by getting a header away, but only falls at the feet of Diaz, who then gives it away, and Anton Stack can bring it forward for Leeds, who finds Bogle on the right-hand side, plays it back into the German, who's in advanced position. Drives it infield, taken down on the chest by Calvert-Lewin, who's shot towards goal, is blocked with a brilliant sliding tackle by Mateus Nunes. He's greeted by a large bear hug from Gianluigi Donnarumma. It will be a corner for Leeds. Anton Stack with a fantastic ball into the chest of Calvert-Lewin. Been really impressed every time I watch Anton Stack. 4 goals in the Premier League. Scored that fantastic free kick last time out against Villa. Picked up from Hoffenheim in the summer. Has already got 2 German caps, but at the age of 27 doesn't seem to be making too many inroads internationally, but really good player. He delivers the ball in here and it's headed away. It'll be out for a throw-in. A really shrewd signing, in my opinion. Anton Stack. It'll be a little bit disappointing with that set piece. Normally such a good dead ball specialist, but it does mean that Ethan Upton will be able to get the long throw in here from the edge of the box. There he goes, and it's headed away, only as far as Gibson. It will strike it towards goal, but it's too high from the Sweden. That won't trouble Donnarumma in the slightest. And it's behind for a goal kick. 50 minutes on the clock at Ellen Road. It's Leeds 0, Manchester City 1. Took that goal from Anton Semenyo just before half time. Man City only with 1 defeat this season when scoring first. It's now the 22nd time that they've managed to go ahead scoring first.
God damn.
And they've won 16 of those, so they'll be confident in taking at least a point away from Ellen Road here this evening, but they will be forwards from just outside his own penalty area. Decides to play it to Gahey on the left-hand side. He's under pressure. There's a bit more of a press about Leeds in this second half. Bogle joins in and He does well to win the throw-in on that far side. Okay, just asking for a bit more movement from his team. Throw-in taken by Aitor into the feet of Rodri and then launched forward by the Algerian, and he slices it away, and that'll be a throw-in on the halfway line.
Michael Glorious McLean's good point for Sunderland today. Hope Leeds can pull this back.
On the bench.
Let's go!
Scored the all-important goal so far, but himself and Marmoush haven't had.
Come on, Leeds. Leeds gonna make some magic tonight.
In this game, unable to really find the room. It's been the Manchester City midfield and the wing-backs that have had the most opportunities, as Nico O'Reilly brings the ball over the halfway line, finds Cherky. He goes round the outside of Stack, and Leeds do get some players back in position, so goes nice and slow again for Man City as Silva picks the ball up and then threads the ball out wide to Nunes, who's going to deliver it first time, and Marmoush does get it in front of his man, sends it wide. Big smile on the face of the Egyptian. He knows that was an opportunity. But plenty of space for Nunes on that right-hand side. Clipped a good ball in. Marmoush got ahead of Stroud, but couldn't turn it goalwards. Plenty of attacking options on the bench for Manchester City if they wish to use them. The likes of Jeremy Doku, Sabinho, Phil Foden. Tijani Reinders has also got 5 goals this season. Certainly the Man City squad looking a lot stronger since that injury crisis in January. Ball out on the left-hand side. It's going to be a throw-in for Leeds just in front.
God damn.
Yards out of his goal to knock the ball to Stroud on the left hand.
Inasumbua. Bado ni mali. Leeds nao walicheza vizuri, wanafanya
Welcome to our audio commentary coverage. This podcast is not an official product of the...
Wait, why is it misbehaving?
Pep Guardiola, which Goodmanson is going to take. The second minute of injury time in the first half. Throw into Leeds again in front of Pep Guardiola. The Leeds press in the second half has been impressive so far, and they're making life difficult for Man City. All the way back with James Justin inside his own penalty area, and he's going to launch that forward left foot out towards Goodmanson, who flicks it forward with his head, but it's been picked off by Diaz, who finds Nunes and then gives it back to the Portuguese centre-back. Rodri takes over in the centre circle. Finds Nico O'Reilly, who went close before Semenyo's goal with that header. Back out to Diaz on the halfway line, and no press from Leeds, so Man City would just work the ball from side to side as they so often do. They will remain patient. Rodri, a bit more advanced now, finds Marmoush, who's dropped deep. He's going to run at the Leeds defence over on the left-hand side, turns around and gives the ball to Cherky. All of the Leeds players back behind the ball, apart from Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who now does creep towards Cherky, but Cherky goes past and then threads the ball over to this right side, which Nunes would do well to keep it in the left-back area, which Gabriel Goodmanson will look to take. Gone at Ellen Road. Still Leeds 0, Manchester City 1. It's been a really good game. Just feel that Leeds might miss those chances early doors to get themselves on the score sheet. There's been a bit of a coming together between Gruev and Shirky after the whistle had already gone. Shirky ended up standing on Gruev's shin after the foul had been given. There's any malice in it, but it's silly from the Frenchman. Hands from his chest and waves them out wide just to say no more. So the free kick's going to be taken by Carl Darlow. Good 10 yards outside his area, and he just moves his team forward. Darlow, all in purple, comes forward and launches it forward, and Harrison will try to flick it on, but it's cleared away by Man City and fall at the feet of Marmouche, but he will be tackled by Joe Roden, and Leeds will keep possession inside the Man City half as Aronson breaks forward on the left-hand side. Good tackling there from Ruben Diaz, and then wins the second ball again. Great endeavour from the Portuguese centre-back, and Rodri then spreads it out to the left-hand side for Aït-Nouri. He goes past Anton Stagg, but then is held up inside his own half. Silva fizzes the ball back to Ruben Diaz, but he can creep forward and finds Ray and Cherky. Man City still inside their own half, but no real press from Leeds, so they're just going to keep possession. Mark Gahey plays it over to Diaz once more. Now over on the left-hand side. Good triangles from Man City. Now Rodri can try and bring them forward. Marmouche picks it up and rides a late tackle before giving it to Silva, who then finds Marmouche again, and Ampadu battling away, but Marmouche does well to keep it before he loses it out to Gruev. Leeds now in possession just outside the centre circle, but Gruev is poor and gives it away, and Man City can break here with a ball through to Semenyo. He goes down under a challenge from Joe Roden, nothing given. Fair tackle in the end. Good covering from the Welsh centre-back. And Semenyo gives the foul away in frustration. And all came from Ilya Gruev. Joe Roden looks a bit concerned. He stayed down. He's holding the back of his right leg in the hamstring area. To put the afterburners on, did Joe Roden, to get there ahead of Antoine Semenyo. Doesn't look to be moving too freely, the Welsh international. 25 starts, or 26 starts now for Leeds. Rarely misses a game. Looks to be okay after a little bit of a stretch out, but we'll keep an eye on him. Been at Leeds now since 2023. Spent time at Tottenham and originally at Swansea before moving to Ellen Road. And he's one of the first names on the team sheet most weeks. Semenyo goes down in the centre circle. Foul from Gruev. Picking up a few fouls and will be tossing those up. We see Max's ref cam. Conversation between him and Ruben Diaz, and Leeds are going to make a change shortly. It's former Man City man Lucas Mecha getting himself ready. Only had 3 appearances for Man City very early on in his career, but was at the club through the majority of his youth football. Semenyo to chase, but he's going to struggle to win that. And he threads it through to Carl Darlow, who finds Goodmanson, and back to Stroud, who knocks it up the line. Neat football from Leeds as Aronson takes over, but he's under a bit of pressure from Ruben Diaz. Gets up the line towards Calvert-Lewin, but he's going to run out of room, and that'll be the throw-in for Man City. Taken quickly by Mark Gahey, so the substitute hasn't been able to come on just yet. But here's Lucas Metcher to come on. It's 6 Premier League goals for him. Scored last time in the 2-2 draw with Chelsea on the 10th of February. Got an assist in that game as well as Ruben Diaz breaks forward and plays it to Marmoush on the left side of the box. Gets him on his right foot. His shot is blocked. The fall to Ruben Diaz, who scuffs a shot towards the back post, and Marmoush got on the end of it and couldn't direct it towards the goal. Wasn't what Ruben Diaz designed the ball to do. It very nearly went in his favour. Marmoush reacted quicker than James Justin, who didn't know who was behind him. That's ended up being a good opportunity for Marmoush, just home the stretch with his left leg and couldn't get it on target. So goal kick for Leeds and Carl Darlow, who still wait for that substitution to take place. It's going to be sent forward, headed away by Rodri, and it will lead to a battle in midfield, which Semenyo wins. And then Cherky flicks it around the corner. He's been wiped out by Pascal Stroud with nothing given. Goodmanson will recover possession. Cherky absolutely furious that hasn't been given. He's lost his footing again as he gets up and sprints after the ball. With a 50-50 not given in their favour. Leeds give it away, and Rodri will win it in midfield from Gruev. Out to Nunez on the right-hand side. Cherky decides to turn around and give it to his centre-backs who are inside the centre circle. Bit of pressure from Brendan Aronson, forces Diaz to move to the right where Bernardo Silva is. Mark Gay finds Nico O'Reilly, who hasn't had much of the ball in the second half, the young Englishman. Forward comes Cherky. It was all very slow in the build-up from Man City, and Leeds going to let them have it at the moment. Bernardo Silva picks it up on the halfway line on this near side. Finds Cherky in the centre circle. Threatens to switch it out to the left, but instead goes short to Mark Gahey, who comes forward. Neat passing from Man City, 64 minutes on the clock. Solid possession from the side in second place. Leeds do manage to steal it off Nico O'Reilly. Can they try and break forward here as Anton Stack bursts into the centre circle, goes down under a tangle of legs from Omar Mamouche, and that will be a free kick for Leeds. Nico O'Reilly has stayed down, holding his left ankle. James Justin's just gone over and had a conversation with him. Bit of a twist of his ankle, a nasty one there. Hopefully he will be okay, and we are going to see that change, and it's Brendan Aronson who's going to make way, the American, for German Lucas Metcher, who comes out and throws a energy gel to Anton Stack on that far side. Looks like Man City are also going to make a change as Savinho is stripped and ready. Hasn't played much football as he got injured on New Year's Day, but he hasn't come on just yet. Lucas Metcher will look to add to those 6 Premier League goals already this season. Ball with Joe Roden in the back line, who finds Gruev, and then out to Pascal Stroud, who's on the halfway line. He finds Goodmanson, but he's going to lose the ball. Is the Swede, and forward come Man City now, and it's going to be Cherky breaking away on the right-hand side. Back into the feet of Matheus Nunes, then Rodri. Rodri drifts in field and finds Mark Gahey as Man City try and commit some players forward. Gahey stays up as Rodri takes over in the centre-back role and switches over to the right-hand side where Bernardo Silva is. And Man City ends up being forced all the way back to Donnarumma. Gay then goes past Calvert-Lewin, plays it into Marmouche, who's in the centre circle. He finds Rodri. Rodri drills the ball into the feet of Nunes, who then finds Silva, then Cherky on the right-hand side. Cuts inside and finds Bernardo Silva. Cherky takes over again and throws a nice ball to Nunes on the right. Cuts the ball in to the box. It's going to be at the feet of Ryan Nori. Shoots on his wrong foot and ends up flashing wide at the end. Leeds were a little bit slow to get out to him. And it was always going wide from Ryan Nori in the end. Ended up throwing into the advertising hoardings. So Omar Mamouche is going to make way for Savinho, the young Brazilian, only 21 years of age. As already said, he's been injured quite a bit this season. Only 5 Premier League starts to his name. But he is an exciting watch, will take players on at will. And Pep Guardiola will be hoping that he will be able to pick a few holes in this Leeds defence. Ball goes forward and flicked away by Ruben Diaz. That'll be a throw in on the far side for Leeds. Throws that ball back into Ampadu. And Leeds will waste that opportunity. That'll be a throw in for Man City midway inside their own half. Nico has gone down. I'm not sure whether he's going to be able to continue. Just saw that ankle go from underneath him under pressure from Joe Roden and James Justin. We did mention that he's been in great form, and we feel he'd be an absolute shoo-in for England's World Cup squad if he stays fit, and he now seems to be down, and they are going to make a change here. It's going to be Tijani Reinders who's tasked with coming on to replace him, but Reinders has just been called back from his warm-up and still has to take all of his warm-up clothes off before staff are frantically giving him some instructions, and he was ready to come on. So we are into the 70th minute at Ellen Road. 1 goal just before half-time from Anton Semenyo separates the two sides. Leeds have given a really good account of themselves. Probably could have been in the lead early on. A few good chances missed. But it's been Man City who are the most clinical, and we are ready to get back up the way as the Dutchman Tijani Reinders comes on for Nico O'Reilly, signed in the summer from AC Milan, settled to life in the Premier League pretty well. And he is a player who can really pick a pass and does chip in with the odd goal as well. So a very good replacement for Nico O'Reilly. 5 goals in the Premier League in his first season so far. Tijani Reinders, and Cherky spins away and has Reinders ahead of him, and he wants to use him. Instead goes in on his left foot and can't get the shot away. So Man City recycle the ball with Rodri. Plays it out to captain Bernardo Silva, knocks it down the line for Nunes, who's going to try and run past Mecha, but well held up by the German. And it's Man City still in possession, plenty of it in this second half. Ball fired into the feet of Cherky, then finds a bit of space, drills the ball into Semenyo, finds his way into the box. His left-footed shot takes a deflection off of Stroud, and that'll be a corner on the far side. Semenyo looks to the sky, he knows that was a good opportunity. But Man City, when they want to, just look like they can open up this Leeds defence with some good direct passing. There's a good block in there from Pascal Struijk. That corner. Mertens has taken their time to go over and deliver it. It'll be Ryan Cherky to take it. So it'll be a right-footed in swinger. Diaz and Gay come forward from the back. Ball goes in towards the ball. It's flicked on by Gay. It's clawed away by Carl Darlow. Brilliant left hand to keep that out. Looked like it was going to nestle in the back of the net, but Man City still have the ball level with the edge of the area. Cherky floating on his right foot. Shots blocked and still not cleared by Leeds as Rodri keeps the play, and he will shoot from distance. Takes a spins away for a throw in down by the corner flag. Really good hand from Carl Darlow. The initial ball wasn't cleared, and then Gahey, it's a brilliant save. It looked good first time, and then the replay's even better. Almost was behind him, he clawed it off the line. Gahey must have thought he scored as soon as he headed it. Brilliant save from Carl Darlow. Ball back on the right-hand side with Nunes. The initial corner wasn't really dealt with well by Leeds, and they got away with it in the end through that good save. Cherky goes down under a tackle. Free kick given. Cherky rolling around off the pitch. Feels like he's been clattered late there, but looks fairly innocuous in real time. It's Gruev again who's made the foul. A few fouls done by the Bulgarian midfielder. Will be close to totting up enough to potentially find himself in the referee's notebook. Nothing given by Peter Banks. Some more changes being readied by Daniel Farker. Not quite ready to come on yet, but it's looking like Daniel James and Willie Nonto. 73.5 minutes gone as Cherky delivers his ball into the box. It's going to be headed away by Calvert-Lewin, but easily picked up by Nunes in the centre circle. Nunes has space to come forward, but decides just to play the ball out to his captain Bernardo Silva, who finds Rodri. Seems to be growing with confidence in every game that he plays after that awful knee injury. Threads the ball out right to Cherky. Finds Nunes again, but Man City just keep the ball, and then Cherky drills the ball in towards Tijani Reinders, but it's going to be marshalled back to the keeper by Joe Roden. Joe Roden picks the ball back off his Welsh counterpart, and Leeds will launch an attack forward. It's flicked on by Calvert-Lewin, but easily intercepted by Mark Gahey. Then returns to Mateus Nunes, who's under pressure from that ball out from Donnarumma, and Leeds will get the throw. A hand up in apology from Donnarumma, but we're not going to get the quick throw in as we are going to see these changes, and it's Ilya Gruev who does make his way off, and he will be replaced by the Italian forward Willie Nonto. And it will be Jaden Bogle making way for Daniel James. Another Welshman entering the field for the home side. Daniel James, formerly of Manchester United. So a long throw from Ampadu on the left-hand side, level the edge of the area, and that will get it all the way into the 6-yard area. Semenyo gets the header and it just balloons up in the air, and Donnarumma comes through the pack and manages to claim the ball, but the referee's whistle already gone. So there's a foul in there by one of the Leeds players. So Nonto and James adding a bit more attacking force to this.
Come on, Lee.
Nonto picks the ball up here for the first time on the left. A good dribbler is the young Italian, but he gives the ball away in midfield to Reinders, and Man City can try and break here with Semenyo and Salvinio further forward. He's brought down by Nonto. That'll be a free kick. Good driving run from Tijani Reinders. Ball back in with Silva, who finds Cherky on the right-hand side. Cherky cuts back in on his left foot as he looks to tease the Leeds defence. Rodri takes over, spreads it out to the left-hand side. It's brought down on the left-hand side with Nori. The man who got the assist goes on the outside and then cuts back in and finds Silva, who threads the ball in. It's headed away by Strout, but Leeds can't get the possession. As Mark Gahey slips away from Daniel James, but his pass is a poor one, but he luckily wins the ball back, and then both players come together. It's James Justin and Mark Gahey, and it's going to be a free kick to Man City. Both players look uncomfortable, prone on the floor after that tackle, coming together. Gahey did get there first, and probably was Gahey who initiated the coming together. It's been given as a Man City free kick. Both players back on their feet. James Justin doesn't look too comfortable. It's pointed to a rip in his sock by the ankle of his boot. The free kick still given to Man City as it's fired into Semenya. Then Reiner's picked it up in space, gets to the edge of the area, forced out wide and ends up at the feet of Bernardo Silva. It was nearly an opening for Man City. Cherky picks it up, drives towards goal and threads the ball through to Reinders, but really good keeping by Carl Darlow. Comes out and spreads himself big, claims the ball. Darlow goes long straight away and it's headed away by Ruben Diaz, but only out for a throw-in on this left-hand side. Gudmundsson comes up to take it, takes it short into Ethan Ampadu. Leeds working from left to right as Roden moves it on to James Justin. It seems to be moving okay. Clips into the channel where Calvert-Lewin wins the header and it's nodded into the box by Anton Stack. But cleared away, recycled for a Leeds throw-in on that far side. This one will be left for Ethan Ampadu to take long and get it into the box of Man City as him and Gahey had a coming together. It was an opportunity for Leeds, but they couldn't get the final touch. Gudmundsson keeps it in, tries to go past Silva. Cherky will battle away as well. Monto picks up a lovely little flick from him to Gudmundsson, who drives it across goal. Cleared away by Ruben Diaz. Cherky trying to lead it away, but good tackle from Ethan Ampadu. Leeds have pinned them in, ball in towards the box. Calvert-Lewin gets there, back towards goal. Finds Monto. His ball by Rodri. Out towards the corner flag. Loud cheers from the Ellen Road faithful. It's an opportunity for Leeds to get this ball into the box once more. Will be from a Ethan Ampadu long throw. Ethan Ampadu with a blue towel doing his best to dry the ball. Still a bit of moisture on the ground as that long throw comes in and Donnarumma comes and flaps at it through a crowd of players. It's then thumped away by Mateus Nunes and get it over halfway, but James Justin will keep it in and return that to Carl Darlow. Darlow launches it forward again as Leeds have still got plenty forward, and when the header by Calvert-Lewin, but it's going to go all the way through to Donnarumma, who waits for Calvert-Lewin to close him down, then picks the ball up. 9 minutes of normal time remaining, but injuries. That long ball forward is going to be halted for offside. Who hasn't really had much of the ball since coming on, but looks lively with his running and pressing for Leeds. Taken quickly again by Gudmundsson. He goes short for Joe Roden. Neat play from Daniel James on the right side, but Man City just win the ball back through, having sheer numbers over there. Diaz launched it forward on the left. It's chested down by James Justin, and then back to Joe Roden, who returns it to his keeper. Cleared away by Carl Darlow. Header won by Gahey. But Leeds will keep possession, but then they lose it to Gianni Reinders. So Man City have it inside the Leeds half now, over on the left-hand side. 82.5 minutes on the watch. Still that Anton Semenya goal, the difference between the two sides. And it stays the same, Man City will find themselves 2 points behind Arsenal. Ball sent forward from Cherky, cut out by Ampadu. Leeds can try and get themselves up the pitch with a lofted ball down the right-hand side, which Dan James will end up in a foot race with Mark Gahey, and it's the centre-back that comes across, does really well just to knock it into Ray and Aït-Nouri. Man City find themselves back in possession with Tijani Reinders. He finds Semenyo, goes down under a tackle from Stroud, but nothing given. Forward come Leeds on the left-hand side. Ball in from Nonte, cleared away by Ruben Diaz. It's gone up in the air, and that will be a corner. Ruben Diaz feels that it should have been a goal kick. Opportunity for Leeds to deliver another set-piece routine. Forward will come the defensive, Rodon and Schrauk. It's going to be Anton Stack's right foot to deliver. We know he's got quality from these dead ball positions. The German with 18 on his back. Bernardo Silva's ended up on the floor in the 6-yard area, so we still wait for the corner. Peter Banks has got a lot to sort out here. Willie Nonto and Gianluigi Donnarumma having a bit of an argument between each other. Both Italian, but Nonto giving away about a foot in height to the keeper. And we're going to see a yellow card here for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Unbelievably, his 6th of the season, which you don't see very often for the goalkeeper. So we still wait for this corner. 84.5 minutes. We're now going to get it. Stack delivers it in, and it's headed away by Rodri of all people. He's been everywhere this evening. Ball still ends up with Leeds on the halfway line, but Goodmanson turns around and gives it to Cole Darlow, who fires it over to the left-hand side where Nonte picks it up. Then ball forward from Leeds and ends up breaking for Lucas Mecho, who gets the wrong side of Rodri. We still go towards the penalty box, finds Calvert-Lewin, tries to work on his right foot, plays it across to Ampadu, who's going to shoot, and it's hits Mark Gahey from close range, but spins out to the right-hand side where Daniel James will keep possession. Finds Ampadu, delivers it into the box. Not cleared away by Man City. Nonto gets it in towards Calvert-Lewin. He tries an overhead kick, goes down holding his head. Nothing given. Calvert-Lewin back to his feet, but Leeds still in possession on the left-hand side. James Justin delivers the ball across, poked away by Ruben Diaz, then sliced up in the air. Man City unable to clear their lines. Ampadu has a shot, it's blocked and falls at the feet of Metro on the edge of the area. Out wide to Daniel James, who goes on the outside, delivers a really good ball across, and that's sliced behind by Gahey. Another corner for the home side. As we see a bit of a replay there, there's a potential handball claim against Mateus Nunes. Nothing he can do about it, really. He's looking a bit sheepish. Are we going to wait here? We're going to get some substitutions rather than a VAR check again. I think there's 2 from Leeds, and James Justin's going to make his way off, and it's going to be a 100th league appearance for Joel Pirot in a Leeds shirt. And we're also going to see Joe Roden make way, and it's Jakobio to come on, scored in that win here against Chelsea. Man City are going to bring on Nathan Aki, and he will replace Ryan Cherky as we edge towards the 90 minutes. Guardiola just trying to solidify this defence. Nathan Aki, a very versatile Dutchman, plays anywhere across that back line, also can do a job in holding midfield. Chelsea gets a big high five from Pep Guardiola, had a big part to play in the goal. But Anton Stack's ready to deliver this ball in from the far side, so it could be a right-footed outswinger. Plenty of players forward for Leeds as the ball gets delivered in towards the centre. It's going to be headed towards goal, and it's just wide. Jakobio has just come on his first touch
Why are you losing chances to Leeds United?
That was almost the perfect substitution. Theo got away from Bernardo Silva, heading it downwards towards the far post, but ended up about a yard wide in the end. Sigh of relief for all involved at Man City. Daniel Farker looks to the heavens.
Come on, Leeds.
It'll be a bit of a masterclass for him to come on and score with his first touch. Ball sent long by Donnarumma, and Man City retain possession inside the Leeds half, and Rodri tries to win a free kick, but nothing given. That'll be a throw into Leeds. Joel Pirot ended up winning the ball off of Rodri, and Biel finds Daniel James on that right hand side before he returns it back, and now over on this left hand side with Goodmanson, but good press from Man City means that Leeds can't really go anywhere. Stramp sends it over to the right hand side. It's a good switch as Ampadu comes forward, knocks it down the line, and Daniel James will win the ball but have to come in field. Finds Joel Pirot. Pirot battles away with Aït-Nouri but runs out of ground, and that will be a throw in for Man City. Joel Pirot scored so many goals in the Championship for Leeds over the last 2 seasons. 19 in the title-winning season last year, 14 the season before, but unable to really get going in the Premier League. No goal involvement yet. It's his 10th appearance off the bench, only made 2 starts as well. Lucas Mecha, who's been ahead of him, wins a throw-in right down by the corner flag as we get ready for the 4th official's extra time. As the clock is on 89 minutes and 50 seconds. Is there a late sting in this game? Ethan Ampadu with his back right to the advertising audience throws the ball in. It's headed up in the air by Rhodes. 6 minutes for Leeds to try and get a point if they can, and 6 minutes for Man City to hold on and close the gap at the top to 2 points.
6 minutes
Ampadu finds Daniel James, who gets on the outside, and that's winger. That will be behind for a goal kick. Six already. Long ball from Donnarumma towards Semenyo. It's flicked on, but returned by Jacobillo. All up towards the halfway line. Goes out of play, so it will be a throw in to Man City on the halfway line on that far side. Nathan Ake just taking his time before throwing the ball on to Rayan Aït-Nouri, who's then going to Nathan Ake, and Rayan Aït-Nouri is going to get a yellow card for what was clearly a time-wasting task. This is side. It's a good header from Nathan Ake, but it will fall at the feet of Daniel James on that right-hand side. Comes in on his left foot, delivers the ball into the box, and is a solid header away by Ruben Diaz. Semenyo wasn't able to get there. Experience there from the former Ballon d'Or winner. Wins the free kick in his own penalty area, stays down and gets a massive hug from Ruben Diaz. Man City know they're under a little bit of pressure here. Clean sheets haven't really been overly easy to come by. Probably conceded a few too many goals, but they'll be absolutely desperate to cling on to this one because it means that they will leave with the 3 points. 93 minutes gone. We are into 6 added on as the long ball goes forward and falls into the midfield. Rodri knocks out towards the left-hand side. Aït-Nouri flicks on towards Tijani Reinders, but Jacobillo just swings the leg and then it clears it away. We go all the way to the penalty area where Tejas Nunes sends it forward, headed away by Pascal Straub. Leeds will have possession. Time running out here in West Yorkshire. Stack spreads it over to the right-hand side where Biel knocks it forward to Ethan Ampadu. He's forced backwards and then sends it long, direct ball, and that's a waste from the Leeds captain. And Gianluigi Donnarumma will be able to take a touch and then wait for Lucas Mecha to close it down before picking the ball up. Forward comes Donnarumma, Ruben Diaz. Neither side able to get their foot on the ball as there's a bit of head tennis going on in the midfield before Ampadu can pull it out with chest control. 90 seconds of the added time remaining, unless we're going to get even more added on as Ampadu sends it forward, flicked on by Calvert-Lewin, but headed away by Nunes. Only to Pascal Strout. Leeds still inside the Man City half. Goodmanson attacking down the left-hand side, goes past Savinho and it goes to ground, nothing given, and Savinho will bring it away. He finds his captain, Bernardo Silva, then releases the Brazilian on the far side, but Anton Stad does really well to cover some ground and slides in to knock it behind for Carl Darlow. 95 minutes gone. Is there a last chance in this game? Long ball forward from Leeds is disrupted. It ends up back with Stack on the halfway line. He launches another attack. Finds Nonto. Mecha keeps possession with Anton Stack in the midfield. Plays it across to Ethan Ampadu. He launches it into the box. Headed down by Mecha, but it's going to be easily picked up by Donnarumma, who gets a pat on the back from Nathan Aki. He will bounce the ball a couple of times, comes up to the edge of his area, and then launches it forward. We've got 15 seconds of the 6 added on remaining. He's with the ball with the back line as Pascal Strout's left-footed ball forwards. Flicked on by side. The 96 minutes are up. Still we play on. Guardiola in deep conversation with the forward. Finally does go, the final whistle. Man City didn't have it all their own way, but they will close the gap at the top of the Premier League to 2 points. January signing Anton Semenyo tapping home in the 45th plus 2 minutes at the end of the first half. After a brilliant cross in Nori, it ended up being the only goal in the game. Leeds did have their chances. In particular, Dominic Calvert-Lewin missing from 5 yards out after 3 minutes. Donnarumma did have to make a couple of saves, but Man City did pretty much everything they could to subdue this Leeds side in the second half. No real chances for either side towards the end of the game. Man City happy to keep the 1-0 win. It's important for them as they put the pressure on Arsenal tomorrow, who face Chelsea at home. But handshakes all round here. It's been a good game between Leeds and Manchester City. But Daniel Farke has been shown a yellow card by Peter Banks at the end for his, in fact it's a red card by the looks of it, a straight red card for Daniel Farke as he rushed up to Peter Banks. So there will be some repercussions for the Leeds manager. He won't be on the touchline for a couple of games, I imagine, after that. But we're all done here at Ellen Road. Thank you for joining us on Saturday Night Football here for Flash Score. It's Man City, West Yorkshire with the 3 points. It's been a game here. It's finished Leeds 0, Manchester City 1. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you very shortly for another game, we hope. Have a good rest of your evening.
Come on. That's an advantage for Manchester City, man. Oh, it's raining over here too, man. Niggas. It's raining over here too, man. Boom! The game is over. Again, I'm disappointed, man. It is what it is. I'm disappointed from Leeds. These have disappointed me. The internet connection, I don't know, man. But tomorrow, Arsenal versus Chelsea. I'm praying for Arsenal to destroy Chelsea like never before. Chelsea to be destroyed by Arsenal. Let's go. Can see Superstar Milo was kind of supporting Leeds. Leeds losing their chances. To be honest, Leeds, but they have tried. Big up to them. Big up to them, man. Big up to the only team by the name Leeds. They've tried to, keep Man City in check. This game was to end with a draw. Come on, man. Arsenal, if they win tomorrow, 9 games will remain. It's gonna be fire, man. Like never before. It's raining over here. There is even a blackout, man. God damn. 12 votes. I can see there was a tie. 50-50. Wow. 6 votes for Leeds. Oh, 13. Can see now there are 13 votes. Yes, at 54. Can see us Leeds fans who are in. Hate watchers were in. Because Leeds, the question that I was asking is, will Leeds defeat Man City? Yes, it's at 54. That means Leeds fans plus some hate watchers have voted for yes. No at 46%. Man City fans, not too many in the building. I see that. But big up to everyone who has voted, man. Big up to someone who voted right about now to make it 54% to 46%, man. Big up. I understand the stream was not that, clear, and the sound was not that good because of my poor internet, but I'm working on that. In the meantime, let's keep on enjoying this stream every single day, man. Tomorrow I'll be doing Arsenal versus Chelsea EPL Watchalong here on this channel. So if you haven't subscribed, man, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Yeah, and like the stream, man. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell, man, for you to get notified. All right? Yeah, welcome to everyone. Welcome. Let's build a big community here on YouTube, everybody. For people who have subscribed, big up. Let's keep on enjoying the streams every single day. I'll try my best to be doing every single day, man. To be doing this every single day. Irregardless, man. You'll catch me here, man. So, my good people, can I check out how many minutes have I been live? Can we kick it for the next 10 minutes or 20? Because how am I gonna leave early, man? Oh, how? I can see also L2BC Noel, man. Big up, you are in. You are praying for a draw, man. Oh, sorry, man. Leeds have disappointed many people I can see in the chat. Big up to Sharon. Big up to A to the B, my boy. Super Arsenal world, man. I can see you were watching, but it did not end well the way we expected. Also, was been in Michael Hood Glorious McCames. Big up, big up, big up wherever you are. You are hoping for Leeds to pull this back. Unfortunately, they have disappointed you just like us, man. It is what it is. Elaborator, man, I see you. Superstar Milo, I see you, man. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up to the host. I can see Sharon say, big up to the host, man. Thank you, man, for, a big shout out from wherever you are, man. You've tried despite today challenges. Man, but it is what it is, man. Take us through today's highlight. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. I'm gonna take you through today's highlight right about now. Let me set up. Let me get to my browser. Let me get to my browser right about now and share the screen for you guys, especially Burnley and Brentford. It was a dopamine hit type of game. Lol. Man, I missed that game. Oh my goodness. I missed that game. My goodness. My goodness. Anyway, let me go back. Let me go back to the EPL matches that were today. Here they are. Here they are, man. I hope you can see the screens over there. You can see United versus Man City, the game that we have been, enjoying all along, has ended Man City winning. Burnley, the game that Avatar was saying it was a dopamine hit type of game, man. It ended Brentford won 4 goals to 3. There's a time that I checked the game, it was 3-3, to be honest. It was 3-3. It was how many minutes? 60 minutes or 50 minutes for the match? Yeah. But the game ended for let me go to the let me check who scored in that match. Let me go through the match. As you can see on your screens right about now, the game was crazy, man. The game was crazy. You can see Brentford scored 3 goals in the first half. Mikel Damsgaard scored at the 9th minute. Igor Thiago, 25 minutes. Kevin Shade, 34 minutes. And now Burnley started, coming back to the game. Michael Coyote. This guy is so good at throw-ins. I can see he scored at the 45th minute. Holy. I hope you can see me, guys. I hope you can see your boy. Today it has been one over hell, man. One over hell. Today has been one over hell, man. Let me share my screen right about now. Let me share my screen right about now. Early. Damn. Anyway, my people, I hope you can see me, man. Let's wrap up. Let's wrap up. I'm truly struggling, man. God damn. Damn. But it is what it is, man. Let me continue where I was. I was on this match. Burnley. Burnley versus Brentford. And I do a quick review on this. Quick review on this before I get to check out. So my boy Avatar said this game was a dopamine hit type. To be honest, it was, man. In the first half, Burnley was not Burnley, Brentford was leading 3 goals to 0. But it came to 3-1. Michael Coyote scored 1 goal for Burnley. You see? Then in the second half now, this is where the magic happened. They equalized, Burnley equalized at the 47th minute and at the 60th minute. That's the time. Yeah, I was right when I told you I saw this game at 3-3 at the 60th minute. I was right, man. And the winning goal came at 90 plus. God damn, this team was robbed, man. Mikel Damsgaard robbed Burnley 3 points. As you can see, at the 90 plus 3 minutes, the game ended 4-3. To be honest, it was a dopamine hit type of a game, man. Anyways, let me get back to the Liverpool match. Let's go. In the first half, Liverpool was leading 1 goal to 0. What went wrong? What went wrong? The first half ended. Oh my. Hugo Ekitike scored. Holy moly. Don't be like that, man. As you can see, Liverpool was leading 3 goals to 0 at the first half. Hugo Ekitike scored. Virgil van Dijk and Alexis McAllister scored. It was a crazy game, full of 7 goals in a match. Wow. In the second half, also a magic happened. West Ham tried to score some goals. Thomas Susek scored. Valentine Castellanos scored. But at the end, Liverpool excelled, man. Cody Gakpo scored at the 70th minute and Axel Disasi scored. Remember, Burnley scored at 90 plus 10, but it was disallowed. Oh man, they were robbed, man. They were robbed. They were robbed. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Bournemouth on a draw. The game ended with a draw. Newcastle lost. Nice, nice, nice. Here is another game now. Newcastle versus Everton. Everton won. How did it happen, man? Let's check out. Let's check out. Let's check out. Hey, look. Look, 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 look. Look at this. At the first half, 2 goals. Everton was leading 2 goals to 1. Oh my goodness. I missed this match. How did I miss this match, man? Oh my goodness. Jacob Murphy tried to equalize, but unfortunately, Thierno Barry put the last nail for their coffin, man. Oh my goodness. How did I miss this match, man? But I'll check out the highlights later after this live stream. I'll check out. But I think right about now, Newcastle is not in a good form, if you ask me. Newcastle, and they're gonna face Barcelona. Will they manage? That's the biggest question. Will this team manage Barcelona? If they are getting destroyed by Everton at home? Oh my goodness. It's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy. I'm waiting to see more. I'm here, I'm waiting to see more. What will happen? I don't know. Let's wait and see. Anyways, the other match that I have not talked about, I think I've touched on this. Bournemouth ended with a draw, a big one. Brentford, we have talked about it. They can't. Jamal will crush them. To be honest, Jamal will crush Newcastle. But Newcastle, they are tough. They have a very good midfielders. But let's wait and see, man. I'll be doing that much also here on this channel, man. You better lock in. If this is your first time to be here, man, make sure to subscribe and leave a like on this live stream, man. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell, okay? Yeah. So let's go to the games that are going to happen tomorrow. And as I promised you, I promised you today that tomorrow I'll be doing a mega live stream here. Arsenal versus Chelsea. You better lock in. Don't miss out, man. Don't miss out. It's gonna be the best game. Let me put you in the game. Let me put you in the game, my boys and girls who are in right about. Let me show you what I'm saying. Nice. These are the tomorrow fixtures. Tomorrow fixtures. Brighton will be facing Nottingham Forest. A big match. That I should be streaming. Fulham versus Tottenham. I guessed, oh my God, which game should I stream? Which game out of those three, which game should I stream before we get to the Arsenal versus Chelsea? You see, if you are in right about now, get to the live chat. Tell me which of those three games should I do a watch along live stream. I'm challenging whoever is watching right about now. Out of those three matches, early kickoffs, that's Brighton versus Nottingham Forest, Fulham versus Tottenham, Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. Which game should I stream first before I get to the mega match, Arsenal versus Chelsea? Let me know. Manchester and Palace. Monday, we're gonna go with that, man. Manchester United versus, oh yes, to see if Manchester United are gonna continue with their winning run. You know, they are unbeaten in this 2026. Since Michael Carrick came in. Nice. I'll be doing that live stream, man. I'll be doing that live stream here. So make sure to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Tomorrow I'll be starting with Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. Best watch along live stream here on YouTube. Then after the game, we're gonna go to the best game of the day. Arsenal versus Chelsea. Is Chelsea gonna stop Arsenal from winning the EPL, or Arsenal are gonna continue with the race? That's the biggest question, man. So Nketiah, all eyes on him, man, for sure. It's gonna be fire. Crystal Palace are gonna win that match. No jokes, no lies. I'm 80% accurate. Crystal Palace, they are very dangerous, man. Let's wait and see, my good people. Let's wait and see. Arsenal. Tomorrow is the day to show the world that you want this, please. Please. Destroy Chelsea. Arsenal, please. I believe in Arsenal. Arsenal is my favorite team. Let's do this. All the Gunners turn up in a massive way to cheer up for Arsenal tomorrow, man. If you're not gonna go to the stadium, man, lock in this channel. We're gonna do our best watch along live stream, so don't get to miss out, man. Arsenal to win tomorrow after Manchester United have lost. That's my prediction. Manchester United to lose, Arsenal to win. Come on, chill, man, chill. You've called them 5 times and then they'll bottle it. Oh my God, why are you hating, man? Why are you hating, man? Arsenal are never going to bottle it, man. Arsenal are never going to bottle this EPL this season. That's for sure, man. That's for sure. 100%. Arsenal are never going to bottle it. So stop hating, man. Stop hating. Come on. Why are you hating, man? Damn. I understand we've been showing some inconsistent patterns, say patterns or patterns in our previous matches, but man, Arsenal must win tomorrow. It's a must win, man. I know many of you are waiting for Arsenal to bottle, and Chelsea will try to prove a point, but not at Emirates, please. Go show the world you're a world champion football club, but not at Emirates, man. I'm predicting Arsenal to win 6 goals, even not even 2, 6 goals. Yes, Victor Gyökeres to score a hat trick. Kai Havertz to score a brace. And lastly, Bukayo Saka or Noni Madueke to score a goal. I hope Bukayo Saka is not injured from the last match. I hope so. So 6 goals to 0, a clean sheet. God damn. This time round, Arsenal, we are on fire, man. We are on fire. Okay? That's my prediction. Yeah, let's wait and see. Crystal Palace to crush Manchester United. Even 2 goals to 0 is a fair thing, or 3 goals. Tottenham to lose also. I want them to be relegated, man, like crazy. Fulham, please defeat Tottenham for us. Nottingham Forest versus Brighton. Nottingham Forest, they are on fire. I'm rooting for Nottingham Forest to win tomorrow. Nottingham Forest to win, Tottenham to lose, Manchester United to lose, Arsenal to win 6-0. That's my prediction, man. Yes, 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 yes. That's my prediction, man. Man United to lose, Tottenham Hotspurs to lose, Nottingham Forest. See you tomorrow at exactly 5 p.m. Kenyan time. 5 minus 3, that is 2 p.m. UK time. Yeah, see me live on this big channel, man. It has been your boy, ABFLB, man. My network has been shitty as hell, but bear with me. I'll work on that. I'm working on it. We'll catch up tomorrow, man. Big up to everyone. Big up to Sharon. Big up to A to the B, my boy. Big up to, Superstar Milo. Big up to Elaborator. Big up to Wells, Michael Hood, Glorious Markems, for staying being part of this big, big watch along Leeds versus Manchester City. Big up to who else, man. I don't wanna leave anyone outside, man. L2BC Noel also big up. Big up, big up, big up. To the voting early. In votes, big up to everyone who has voted. I can see the question was, will Leeds United Manchester City? Yes at 57%, no at 43%. Big up to everyone who has voted, man, and big up to everyone on this stream till this time. Big up, big up, big up. Don't forget to leave a like on this stream and hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed, man. See you in the next live stream, man. I'm out. It has been your boy, Paggy IBFLB. Have a good night. Catch you tomorrow. Like I always say, man, best of luck in everything you're doing. Sleep well. And I'm out. May God bless you all, man. Peace. See you tomorrow. Early Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. Then to the Arsenal game, I'll be also doing a live stream. Man. Big up. I'm out.